Hey, I'm so glad you could make it. Here, let me get that for you. There we go. So, how have you been? That's good. I'm glad you're doing well too. Did you ever end up getting that job? I didn't know you got transferred. That's great. I remember when you applied and you had to go through all those interviews. You were so nervous, but I never felt you had a reason to be. You were perfectly qualified. Of course I mean it. Your last boss was such a dick too. I don't know what his problem was. Did he ever get fired? He did? In the middle of the annual office party? The annual office party? That must have been a mess. So, I saw that trip that you went on with your friends a few months ago. Yeah, I remember when you were saving up for it. I'm glad you got to go. I did end up going on that trip. I had a good time. I got a nice tan, but it's long gone, as you could probably tell. I forgot how much I love their laugh. You look beautiful. Yeah, it could be because we haven't seen each other in 2 years, but you looked beautiful back then too. You've only gotten better looking. I hope I wasn't pulling you away from anyone by asking you to have dinner with me. I mean, anything. Anything. I hope I wasn't pulling you away from anything. Well, that's good. I don't have anyone waiting for me at home either. I just wanted to know. I wanted to talk to you. I've been doing a lot of thinking lately about a lot of things. I've started going to therapy, actually. I remember when we used to... That was, something we used to argue about. It was why I broke things off. You pushed me to see a therapist, and I took it personally. I thought that... you were trying to tell me that something was wrong with me. Looking back on it now, I don't know how I could have seen it that way. I wanted to tell you right after I started seeing one, but when I told my therapist that, they said it wouldn't be good for me to tell you. At first, I wanted to do it just to spite them, but the more sessions I went to, I realized that the only reason I wanted to tell you in the first place was because I wanted your approval. I wanted you to be proud of me. And while that's not an inherently bad thing to want, If I wanted to talk to you, it had to be for the right reasons. I thought the right thing to do was to just wait until I didn't feel that way anymore. But even when the feeling went away, I kept psyching myself out. I would type out a message, but then I would delete it. And I just kept doing it until I convinced myself there really wasn't a point to it at all. Wait, what? You saw the typing bubbles? Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I didn't think you would see that. Yeah, I guess the only way you could have seen that is if you were looking at our messages too. I'm glad we both had the same idea. I ate here a few days ago to see if the food's changed since the last time we came here. And it's still really good. We can go ahead and order if that's okay with you. So, what did you think? Right? Maybe it's because of time that's passed, but I swear the food's only gotten better. What's got you smiling like that? Me? God, they haven't changed a bit. They're still just as forward as they used to be. Hey, would you want to do this again sometime? It doesn't have to be dinner. We could see a movie too. Really? Great. A movie it is then. I'm glad you enjoyed the food. It's crazy how the quality's been so consistent, even though it's been a while. I'm glad I got to experience the food again with you too. Can I say that I've missed you? Is it too soon to say that? Thanks for having dinner with me, by the way. I know, but you didn't have to. I honestly wasn't sure if you'd want to after all this time. I really did miss you. No, it's too soon. At least wait until the second date. Wait. Is the movie gonna be the second date? Was this a first date? Huh? What? I looked like I was zoning out. Oh no, I was just thinking about... Don't say it. Do not. How much I... Dude. Missed you. God damn it. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. I mean, I did, but it's not like... I didn't mean to say it so soon. I'm sorry. I just haven't seen you in so long, and you look so good, and I expected this to be really awkward, and it isn't. And that's honestly such a huge relief. But I didn't want to mention it because what if that makes it awkward, and so I didn't want to say anything earlier, but now... oh. You're hugging me. I forgot how good their hugs were. I'm really glad I got to see you. I can text you the screening so we can figure out which movie we want to see. Then afterwards we can decide on dinner. How does that sound? Great. I'll let you know as soon as possible.